Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite movies, The Big Lebowski. The movie is so unique and at times so stupid you just have to see it. It's one of my favorite comedies. Of course the review will be spoiler free so you can enjoy the film. So after the intro, let's get started.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But you have heard of me.
My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket.
You talking to me?
Hasta la vista, baby.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
The film is set in Los Angeles in the early 90s. Jeffrey Lebowski, who prefers to be called only the Dude, is an unemployed hippie who enjoys spoiling with his friends Walter and Donnie. He doesn't worry about anything and enjoys every day. One day, two strangers come to his apartment demanding money. They mistake him for another man, also named Jeffrey Lebowski, who is a millionaire. His wife owes money to a man named Jackie Treehorn. However, they realize they've mistaken him and leave the apartment. One of them ends up peeing on the dude's rug. The next day, the dude talks to Mr. Lebowski because he wants a new rug. Mr. Lebowski doesn't want to give him one, so the dude simply steals one. As he leaves the property, he meets Lebowski's wife, Bunny. A few days later, Bunny is kidnapped, and Mr. Lebowski's secretary calls the dude and tells him to help them because they suspect Bunny's kidnappers are the same people who broke into his house. The dude is supposed to deliver a bag of money near a bridge. I won't reveal what happens next, of course. As I mentioned, the film is one of my favorite films. The cast, consisting of Jeff Bridges, John Goodman and Steve Buscemi, are excellent. The three have a really good chemistry together. Every conversation between the three characters is very funny and entertaining. I've incorporated some of Walter's quotes into my everyday life.
Also, dude, Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
Market zero!
Walter, put the piece away.
Walter?
You think I'm fucking around here? Market zero!
I did not know that. Have you ever heard of Vietnam?
In addition to these characters, there are also a few small roles, such as Mr. Lebowski's feminist daughter, Maud. She also made me laugh a few times. There is nothing wrong with the camera work. The film is very colorful, as is typical for a comedy. There are a few creative camera angles in the film. One scene was filmed from the perspective of a rolling bowling ball. Be careful not to get dizzy. The film didn't have its own score, but there were a few cool older songs. The plot is coherent and there are no logical gaps. The film was even added to the National Film Registry because it's very important that this film will be preserved for posterity. Conclusion. I highly recommend watching this film if you want to see a really good and funny comedy. It's best to watch it with your friends as it's even more enjoyable that way. The film runs almost 2 hours and never feels too long. I wouldn't want to shorten it by a single minute. I rate the film 10 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you already seen the film, please let us know in the comments what you thought.